Yo, what's up with it? What's up with it? What's up with it, man? Secret Menu Podcast.
See, can y'all hear us though?
Yeah, I'm not hearing me though. I'm not hearing me. Unmute me there.
You are unmuted.
You sure? There I go. Hello. Secret Menu Podcast, man. What's happening with it?
What's up with it?
Turn the boss up, turn the boss up, turn the boss up.
Got it.
If y'all can hear us, somebody let us know that y'all can hear us in the comments, please.
Give us the number one, please. Yes.
What's that feedback coming from? Boss?
I can hear us.
They said they can hear us on Facebook.
I can hear us.
We got comments today too working.
Yes, sir. We just checking all our boxes and shit before we start. You know what I'm saying? You hear that feedback though?
Yeah, I hear that.
It ain't me this time.
You sure? Because remember,
I'm positive.
you're on Bluetooth.
Look, I'm positive though. I'm positive.
I can hear you.
I don't know where that's coming from.
I can hear you.
Is it still there?
Low key, because listen,
Yep.
if I do this, that's me right there.
I can hear you.
That's me.
Is it still there?
Yeah, low key.
Yep.
I don't know where that shit coming from, but welcome to the Secret Menu Podcast. You know what I'm talking about? I'm
So
Diego
you hear
Red.
an
I'm
echo.
Diego Red. I'm Diego Red. You know what I'm saying? It might be the headphones, is it? I'm Diego Red. We got my co-host Money Boss in the building.
What's up with it?
Soundman Taji is in the building. And the Raiders just blew it.
Are you fucking kidding me, bro?
Wow.
Crazy.
Wow.
Did you see that?
What the fuck? I didn't see it. I just happened to glance over my shoulder because I can see
Oh
niggas
God.
jumping around.
Wow.
I see niggas jumping around on the screen behind me.
They still got to make the extra point.
Wow. We finna get the show started in just a second, but we gotta see if the Raiders blow this shit.
They put
It's
a
not-
dagger in them.
It's not that funny, boss. Calm down. It's not that funny. It's kind of tragic.
My shit a little delayed.
Y'all let Baker Mayfield beat y'all.
My shit a little delayed.
Kiki,
A nigga that didn't even know the. He don't
Wait a
even
minute.
know the
Wait a minute.
playbook.
Baker Mayfield started for the Rams
Yeah, he
tonight.
don't know the playbook.
The nigga got there today.
Right. He had the playbook last Sunday. Wow. Baker Mayfield. A nigga that should be out the league.
Wow, all the Raider fans and shit leaving the live. Wow.
That is terrible.
Welcome to the Secret Menu Podcast, though, man. Diego Red is in the building, like I said. Money Boss is in the building, like I said. Taji is in the building, like I said. You feel me?
Yes, another good episode. So, what's first on the agenda?
It's one of them breaking news episodes. We really probably wasn't even supposed to have an episode. We trying out a different camera angle. We trying out a different lens. And it was current events, man. BG is free. And not BG from Cash Money Records. Brittany Griner.
No.
Yes,
The
yeah.
Griner.
You feel me? Brittany Griner, man.
Big Griner is back.
For those of you
WNBA, the dunker.
who might not be familiar with the situation, she was overseas playing basketball. She took a weed pen in her bag.
No, several.
Several weed pens?
Several.
Yeah, several.
Sheesh.
It wasn't one.
Do you have the exact amount of weed pens she had?
I don't have the exact amount. I want to say it's like 3,
Okay.
but
So
it was more than one.
She had a few
It was more than
weed.
one.
She had a few weed pens in her possession. Somehow she's detained. Was she detained at the airport? Was she detained at the stadium? Was she detained in her hotel? It was the hotel or something
At
like
the
that.
airport.
Oh, it was at the airport. Okay.
She's detained
At
in
the
her
airport.
hotel. She's arrested for having the marijuana pens.
Right.
No big deal at first. It's gonna
No,
be
it's a big deal. 'Cause
no. Listen, no,
you guys are
listen.
missing the
I'm just
point.
saying. If you thinking about, I'm just saying from the beginning of it, it was like, oh, she's detained for some marijuana shit, right? You know what I'm saying? Because she got caught with some marijuana pens before other places, right?
Yeah. No, she got caught there before.
Okay, so that's what I'm saying. So initially,
Yeah.
it was like, no big deal.
No big deal.
She's caught with some weed pens, right? And then
Again though, like again, but this
Again.
no, but then though, she's sentenced to how long? Do y'all know how long she was sentenced to?
29 years.
29 motherfucking years
oh, that hurts. What?
for the weed pens. That's what fucked
But
the
y'all
whole
got to know
game
why
up.
she was sentenced to 29 years.
Well, break it down
It's
to
a
us. Let
catch
us
to
know.
her
Let us
29
know.
years.
Let us know. Give us the game.
Okay. So we were holding a Russian guy over here
hmm
named Victor Bout.
My nigga Victor.
Victor Bout.
Isn't he an arms
He
dealer or
was
something like that?
sitting.
Yeah, he's on.
He was an arms dealer. He was selling firearms, I guess,
Uh-huh.
supposedly. Right?
Right.
But here's the catch. We sentenced him to 29 years.
Oh, we sentenced him to 29 years. Lashina
Yeah,
says that
well-
she got 9 years.
No, she got 29 years.
Her
You
sentence.
better go check that again.
You got Google.
29.
Can we Google that real quick?
Yeah, Google that. 29 years.
Google Brittany Griner's jail sentence. MC
Sentence.
Cherry, what's up with it? What's up with it?
They sentenced her to 29 years. But check this out. Mr. Victor was getting out 2029. His
Okay,
time
it's a
was
lot
up.
of nines going on. He's
A lot
getting
of
out in
nines.
2029. She was sentenced
Yeah.
to 29 years.
He was sentenced to 29
Even the
years.
person who says she got a different sentence says 9 years. It's a lot of nines going on. Let me Google this. Let me Google real quick. Whose phone is that?
My other phone.
Put your phone on silent, sir. Your shit was loud as fuck. Let me see. Brittany Griner sentence.
You guys see it?
I'm looking for it right now. We're going to Google it. We're just going to Google it on the live. Fuck it.
Google.
You know what I'm saying? Let's Google.
Brittany Griner sentenced him. It was like 29 years.
Oh my God, the Raiders is
Oh,
9
man.
years, boss. They was right.
9 years?
She had 9 years. Yep.
9 years.
9 years.
And we gave up a bomber, a killer.
So 9 years. But hold on,
For
don't
9
don't
years?
rush into that. Don't rush into that though.
Okay, go ahead.
We building up to that. You know what I'm saying? We building up to that.
Mhm.
So she's caught with the weed pens for the second or third time. Nobody's really tripping. Nobody really knows who she is unless you follow the WNBA, which I happen to not follow. You know what I'm saying? But she did have a familiar face when I saw her on the news, so I don't know if I had saw some commercials for some shit or if she played. What team did she play for? Maybe she played for this Vegas
She
team.
came from Baylor. She played in Baylor.
I definitely didn't watch women's college basketball either.
Yeah.
Did she
but
play for this Vegas team though? Because it felt like I seen her somewhere before.
No, she played, I think, for the. I'm gonna tell you right now, D. My bad, bro. I had it all set up.
It's all good. We ain't gonna dwell on it. But she goes to trial, and she's sentenced to the 9 years. That's what fucked
9
a
years.
lot of people up. A lot of people was like, "God damn, 9 years."
Bumpy Johnson
for
said Phoenix.
She played for the Phoenix, so maybe that's why. Because my brother live in Phoenix, I go there often. So I probably seen her on a billboard in Phoenix. Okay, so she's sentenced to 9 fucking years for this weed pen shit, and
Mm-hmm.
the people are in an uproar. The majority, I'm gonna say the majority. I'll give it 85% of the and we're gonna do black people. We'll do black women and black men right now because I want to get to something later. So the black people I see are in an uproar. They like, how the fuck could they do this to her? How could they give her this jail time? Me personally, I was like, hey, that's a fucked up sentence to get, but you kind of knew what you was doing playing over there in them people's backyard. Is what I initially said.
I don't know the rules over there.
You know what I'm saying?
They say-
Initially, that was my
I don't
kind
know.
of no. That was my stance before the 9 years. Since when 9 years came, I was like, "That's fucked up." That's how that went. I'm trying to remember the timeline. Boss, you was kind of on the fence of, not even on the fence. You wasn't even on the fence. You was over the gate in the yard. Bitch, you shouldn't
In
have
the
had
yard,
that.
yeah.
Break that
Bitch, you
down
got
for
caught
me.
before with it. Because you got caught, you got a slap on the wrist the first time when they caught you with it.
Mm.
You got caught. See, she got caught before. And nobody is admitting that she got caught before. She got caught. She got stopped. Let's say not caught. She got stopped with that before. And they slapped you on the wrist. And you go back again? Yeah, you get what you deserve.
Mm.
Yeah, stop playing in people's backyard.
Damn it, man.
And not playing in your own. Yeah, that's what happened.
Okay. So she gets this 9 year sentence. I'll say 85% of the people on my timeline was disgruntled. You know what I'm saying? Disgruntled. She goes up for an appeal. The ruling was upheld.
Right.
We saw that. So motherfuckers was really
Yeah.
like, damn, it's real. She finna have to do this 9 motherfucking years. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Somehow out of the blue. Well, what's funny, this is the funny shit too. A couple days ago, a random video of a nigga getting out of jail off the Greyhound bus surfaced. Everybody said BG is free. So I even shared the shit into like my rap group that I'm in on Facebook and shit. I think hot boy BG is free. This is a nigga named Luther from way the fuck somewhere else. This nigga just got out of jail. This ain't even BG. Gucci Mane made a post, shared the same goddamn video that fooled me and said he had $1 million for BG to come sign with him since he was home. A few hours later, somebody realized the video wasn't BG. We all look stupid in the motherfucker, they take it down. But this morning I wake up, my nigga, and the first shit I see is BG is free. BG is free all over my timeline. I'm like, these niggas seen this video again. Or the real hot boy BG is out because he is close to coming home. In reality, that's why we was fooled, because he is close to coming home. But as I looked further into what was going on, it was Brittany Griner. She was released today. Now we gonna get to the part of what you was saying about how. Break down to us how she got free, boss.
Okay, so there's a Russian Soviet military officer by the name of Viktor Bout. He was a Russian armed dealer.
He's a part of their military.
A former Soviet military officer. He was one of those. And again, my mistake. He didn't get sentenced to 29 years. He got sentenced to 25 years.
Okay.
By
She
the
got
US,
9.
but
He
the
had
serious-
25. Okay.
Right.
So listen, by the
Go ahead.
U.S., right?
Yeah, he got sentenced by the U.S.
So his crimes was against us, like her crimes was against
Yeah.
them. Okay.
Conspiracy to kill Americans. That's what his crime was.
Okay.
So this is what happened. Russia wanted him out because, let's say he was I can't say he was a spy because they knew exactly what he was on, you know. But because of this war that's going on between Russia and the Ukraine, and the Americans is back in the Ukraine, kind of. That's why they pushed the button on her like that. It wasn't nothing.
Lashina says,
it wasn't nothing like.
And shout out to Lashina. Lashina was the one who corrected us with the 9 year shit. She's on
Right,
shit.
9 years.
So she's following this
Right.
case. She's following this case.
Mhm.
Lashina says originally it was supposed to be a 2-for-1 deal, but Russia wouldn't release the guy. So there
Right.
was somebody
I was gonna
else
get to
that we
that.
were supposed to get back
Yes,
to?
we have a soldier over there that served the U.S. I'm gonna get his name. That they wanted to get out. That he's been over in the Russian jail as well.
What this nigga do?
I don't know what he did.
All right, we got time.
Maybe a POW.
If anybody watching knows, let us know what's
He
going
may
on
be
with
a
the other
POW.
guy.
Call in and let us know what's going on.
Let us know what happened with the other guy. But go ahead. So they came and said, we gonna trade. Did we decide to trade?
Or did Russia?
Or did
No.
Russia decide to trade?
That was Russia thing.
So Russia want
wanted-
their arms dealer back,
Give me my nigga
Yeah.
Victor.
and I'll give you this
Give me
little. I'll
Victor
give you
back.
this tall girl with some weed, and give me my guns dealer
Give us
back.
Victor back, and we'll give you Griner.
Lashina.
But
They say that our American captive over there, the dude was a spy. They're saying our guy was a spy.
No, the dude,
Yeah.
the dude that got caught with her or whatever.
He wasn't with her. He was caught in a separate case.
okay.
he was caught
But
before.
we was trying to
He's
bargain
been
for
there
him
for a
back
while,
too.
though.
Okay.
Yeah, he's been there for a while. So
Somebody
Their
said he
tag
was a 12-year journalist.
They said he's been there
they
12
wasn't even
years.
going to
Oh,
get.
he's been there.
Oh, Joey says the guy was a journalist and he's been captive for 12 years.
Oh wow.
No, I don't think
And
he was a journalist. I think-
listen
I think he's third.
Pete, what I'm saying. Pete, what I'm saying.
Mhm.
They're saying he's saying he was a journalist. They're saying nigga
Mm-hmm.
he was a spy. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
I think that's what it is. He's over there as a journalist, but he's sending back information and intel, is what I think it was. But anybody want to Google and look this shit up? We just out on a limb with this shit. This is nigga journalism at its finest. You know what I'm saying? We putting this shit together as we go. But we come to the
Paul Whelan. That he wasn't a journal. He was a United State Marine
Okay.
with the U.S., British, and Irish Canadian citizenship.
Okay. Cool. We
He
know what
was
this
arrested in Russia
Uh-huh.
in 2018 and accused of spying.
Okay, accused of spying. So they was
He got a
writing-
sentence for 16 years.
16 years. Okay.
They gave him 16 years.
Okay. Does it
So
say
what we
does
was
it
trying
does it
to
say
do
the
was
year
trying to
does it
get
say
him.
the year does it say the year that nigga got arrested?
Yes. December 28, 2018.
2018.
He was arrested in Russia.
18. Okay, 4 or 5 years. Okay.
December 28.
Okay, so
2018.
we fast forward. The 2-for-1 deal don't
Mhm.
work. They said that we keeping this nigga. This nigga's a spy. She had the weed pens.
Y'all can have her.
Y'all can get her back.
but we need to know
Y'all
what
not
this
getting
Yeah.
this nigga. But we need our nigga Victor.
Right.
The deal goes
That's what
through.
happened.
I saw the video. Did you see the video?
Yeah, when they swapped them two,
When they get off the plane and she's coming this way and he's coming this way and they go like in the real
they
like
was in Abu Dhabi.
like when you watch the spy espionage movies when they have niggas
Yeah.
captive and shit, it was really like that. The nigga, like,
was.
give me my hostage, you take your hostage, and then they walk past each other and shit. That shit was
No,
cold.
but did you see how crazy it was? They shook hands, bro.
The two captives?
They like shook hands.
the
No, the people that was exchanging.
Yeah, of course. We just made a deal. You got to shake my hand on this. We made a deal.
We gotta make this official. What you mean?
Bro, I'm just saying.
We cool, right?
That's
We
a
cool,
culture. That's a
right?
culture thing, though, bro.
You cool,
I'm
bro?
giving you back. Yeah, okay.
cool, bro?
Because what if I gotta call
cool.
you again in 10 years? You feel it gotta be cool and cordial. Because what if I gotta call you back in 10 years because of a similar situation?
Right.
All these motherfuckers is together. The whole shit, bro.
Yeah.
We might not like
I
each
kind of believe it.
We're down here. All the motherfuckers at the top, they all sit on a board. They running they shit. Everybody want the power. Nobody likes the United States because we are big brother bully nigga. But at the end of the day, they cut deals and shit for shit. This is just the shit we seeing on the news. They cut deals for crude oil and drones and jets and space rockets and shit all the time. So the whole deal happening was a nigga who said, hey, let me call, okay, they won't let her free. Let me call my nigga over there. And he called his nigga over there and they worked the deal out. That's just how I imagine.
Right.
That's just how I imagine the shit go. You know what I'm saying? That's just how I imagine the shit go. I'm getting a call. I don't know who the caller might be. We're not gonna risk it today. If you're trying to call, let me
this is
know
what
that
I'ma say.
you're trying to call in the comments. Let me know you trying to
I'm
call
going
in
to
in the
say
comments.
this, that the whole thing is people was up in arms about Brittany Griner.
Uh-huh.
And I'm not going to say she's a high profile person because I don't believe that. She's just part of the U.S. basketball stuff,
Mhm.
and she's a name, but she's not a high profile type of person. You kind of get what I'm saying? Like,
Fuck it.
you
Let's
can't
answer the
put her
call.
up
Let's
against.
answer the call. Let's answer the call.
Oh God.
Caller, you on the line. What's happening with it?
Hey, listen. You know how our
Wait,
people
hold on. Slow down. Caller, who's on the line?
Katasha.
What's happening with it?
I have a lot to touch on this subject.
Hold on 1 second. We new at this shit right here. You got to give me time to get you in and shit. Okay. You're on the line now. Money Boss,
Hello?
are you still on the line?
Yes, I'm on the line.
All right, we got
Money Boss,
Katasha on the line, right?
I can
Who?
I can tap in with you on a lot of points that you were making about, you know, we have traded this lady.
Mhm.
We don't know what the United States traded for her. I ain't never been no. This bitch is a dyke.
Wait, what that got to do? Hold the fuck
No,
up.
it has
Wait a
hold
goddamn
up.
minute.
Hear me out.
What you
Hear me
got
out.
it? What do you
Hey,
have against the stud community?
I don't. I don't have nothing against the stud community, but the studs in my community is not holding up the United States. You know what I mean? You know, it's not. If the stud in my community is gonna, you feel me, put the United States in jeopardy. I don't.
Where?
I
But
don't have
listen,
nothing
where did she put the United States in jeopardy? Whose background
because
is
they
that? That's
the
you with all
United
the
States
kids in the back.
just traded her for the.
Yeah.
But listen,
Hey,
this is my thing.
the United States just traded her for basketball. This is the number one trade in the United States. Like,
Okay, but listen to what I'm saying, right? If it was your cousin and they went to Jamaica on vacation and they snuck some weed over there, they got caught and went
this
to
is not the
jail.
dynamic.
Okay, but
You
listen to
can't
what I'm
compare
saying.
this to nothing.
She went over there with some weed. She got a mama, a cousin, a sister, a brother somewhere. You don't think
Yeah,
you don't think
can't.
her family want her back?
Yeah, I want my family back.
I'm not understanding why is all you niggas so mad at her getting free? Nothing in your life is
It's
gonna
like
change
for the same
tomorrow.
reason that niggas is mad at Kanye for doing what the fuck he did. You feel me? You can't rally around something. You can't be for something.
But nothing in your
stand for
life is
nothing.
changing tomorrow because she's free. Since when did niggas wish niggas
No,
in
you
jail?
niggas can't do that. Y'all can't do this.
We can't do what?
Y'all can't be with Brittany Griner and don't stand for Kanye either. Like,
Fuck
come on,
Kanye.
man. Hey.
The fuck?
He didn't have our life on the line.
Listen to what
Hey,
I'm
Jimmy.
saying though, right? This is what's fucking me up because, like I said, 85% of all the black people, and especially
Y'all
black
gonna
women,
stand behind that shit?
women wanted her free. Now all of a sudden everybody's mad
No,
because
I
of some
didn't
other
want
shit.
her free.
Okay, you didn't want her free, but I'm not understanding why not. Like, what's the issue? You and
Okay,
Boss are on the same side, by the way, though.
No, I'm not. I'm a black woman that didn't want her free because we were
Turn
we were
Boss
put
up.
up against the demographic.
They together.
We were
She
put up
higher than
against
him.
the
Okay.
demographic. We were put up against a lot of shit to have her free. And if my freedom is going to be placed on the line, I want to front line some shit.
But I'm just trying to understand what her being free is jeopardizing for you.
It's not jeopardizing me personally, but as a whole, as a black community, it's jeopardizing the black community. If
How?
y'all don't see that shit, you motherfuckers is gone, lost.
Could you just explain this?
Money
Money
Boss.
Boss.
I don't.
Yes.
Say something.
Let us know.
I was just about to say this. I'm not against her saying that, D. Let me tell you why. Because we have to think of who is the most powerful group right
And
now.
we're not the most powerful group.
No, let him get his point across. Let him talk. Let him talk.
Let
Let him get his point across. Go ahead, boss. Let boss get
Yeah.
his point across. Go ahead, boss.
So we have to think about this. Who is the most powerful group right now in the United States holding weight that moves mountains right now?
It's not us.
The LBGTQIFT,
That's it.
whatever they call them.
Right.
And that shit ain't
They
fair.
hold
That's like
weight, bro.
Who background is that? You gotta. Can you walk? Can you walk somewhere where your background not so loud for me though?
Oh, my background?
Yeah, it sound like some kids or something.
Background pretty loud.
Yeah.
You got the kids back there running up a month.
All right, but yeah, let
You know,
boss get his point across. So, boss says that the LGBTQ is the most powerful organization in the world right now, or the United States.
Yeah.
Okay, so
And they got people in.
But is you gonna rally behind the LGBTQRS movement?
No, I'm not saying.
you gotta let him get his point
I'm
across,
just
little baby. You gotta let him get his point out.
I'm saying that was the push behind that. You got to understand the reasons behind that. They pushed harder than anything to get things passed, to get things through.
So,
and their money is bigger than everybody.
So you're saying a regular guy wouldn't been able to get out?
Nah.
A regular stud wouldn't have been able to get free from Russia.
Yes, he would have. Yeah, believe me.
Because
you
you
have
believe
all the lawyers. If that's the point, free my motherfucking dad, bro. Like y'all friends.
But you gotta. It's a profile.
But that's what I'm saying. Free him from where? The United States?
He is a pawn. It's a pawn. It's a pawn. It's a pawn.
Well, right on. We appreciate you tapping in, Miss Lady. We appreciate you tapping in. I'm going to take a few more other callers. Boss.
Yes.
Let me hear your theory. Run your theory, man.
Oh, my God. What was that?
Run your theory, gang.
Anyway,
come on. Let's keep it moving. Run your theory.
My theory was this. She's a high profile in that realm. You feel me? In that realm. They move mountains, bro. They pass all the things that we're seeing, and we're like, well, how did that? It's them making them move. And when they put the pressure on people, they put it on them. They don't play. They go hard because they raise more money as a community than any community, bro. Go check that. So I kind of understand why they went to go get her. So why they didn't go get the guy and say, well, we're gonna let Brittany Griner stay.
The charges are worlds apart, though. He's a spy. She had a vape pen.
No, bro. No.
Yeah, nigga. He was a spy.
But wait.
He's accused of being a spy. She was accused of getting high.
Okay, but listen to what I'm telling you. If he is a spy, the guy we got is a murderer.
That's the other side of the board, though.
Kill Americans.
The other guy didn't kill anybody.
He was plotting to. He was planning to, wasn't he?
Okay, but he didn't kill anybody. You can't call me a murderer. You can give me conspiracy, but you can't call me a murderer if I ain't killed nobody.
Well,
how you gonna call somebody a spy with no evidence?
My point.
You niggas, man. It's me against the world in this motherfucker tonight. But we gonna thug it on out.
No,
I'm not taking sides. I'm looking at it logically. Like,
think about it. Okay, but listen, here's my whole shit with the shit, right? Just a few goddamn days ago, my whole goddamn line tried to tell me that Deion Sanders sold his soul. He turned his back on the black community, the black people this, the black people that. And niggas want to leave this black lady. The same niggas want to leave this black lady in Russia to rot in a cell. If we black, we gotta be black all the fucking time. No,
I never said that. I was mad when they took her.
I'm just saying, if you niggas gonna be black all the time. Boss, you stood firmly on your point the whole way. I'm just talking about the rest of my timeline. The rest of my timeline always hitting me with this: the black woman is the most unprotected being on the earth. If the black woman's the most unprotected being on this earth, why is all you bitches mad at this bitch getting out of a Russian jail cell? Is what I'm saying. I don't understand how her getting out of this jail is hurting anyone. Unless, of course, you say Victor is going to get home, get in his new suit, get a new bag of shit, and then come over here and do some shit. But Victor ain't done that to nobody, man. Not yet.
We don't know what he's done. We don't know. We know what they're saying. Right? So listen, I'll give 25 up for 25. They gave him 25 over in Russia. They gave him 25 in the States. You got to do your 9 years.
Wait, 25 and 20. Wait. What are you saying? 25 and 25. I'm lost.
We gave Victor 25. They gave this other guy, that ex-Marine, they gave him 25 over there. That's what you swap out. You don't swap out 25 for 9. You got to do your 9 years. Sit your ass right there, because you knew better. You
I
got
thought the
in
dude
trouble
got
already.
12 years or some shit.
No, 25,
I think he
bro.
talking about somebody else.
He talking about the spy.
There's
That went
two
to
people we
jail.
was swapping
You got
for.
it. You got pull it up. Pull it back up. He went to jail in 2018. We had that.
Right.
So was he a
He
journalist
went to
or a
jail.
military dude?
He said he was a Marine.
The military guy.
Okay, but you saying they should have kept her and gave us back this nigga that was a journalist that
Yes,
nobody
that
even
served our
knew about.
country. That served our country. He wasn't.
But let me
he
ask
got
you this.
kicked
So
off
let me ask you this though. What if he really was over there spying?
Come here. If he was spying,
What if he really
got
was
caught doing
a
his
spy?
job. Listen, that's the crazy part. He got caught doing his job.
And she was fucking off on her time.
She was fucking off on her time.
Okay, I'm starting to see your point. Convince me, boss. Go on, convince me then,
You feel
nigga.
me?
I'm starting to.
She got 9 years because
The guy got 16
they
years.
gave
That's right.
her-
He
they
had
gave
16
her a
years.
Fair warning at first, bro.
Uh-huh.
They gave her a fair warning at first,
Right.
right?
Yeah.
Came back
She
to
didn't take
America.
heed to the fair warning.
And went back.
She went back,
Mm.
bro, and got caught. So do your time. So now what we telling people is, if you do wrong and you get in trouble on another man's soil, we gonna come get you because you shouldn't have been. They shouldn't have gave you that kind of time.
Mm.
Hell no. You got caught in another person's backyard. If you get caught, you got to pay the consequences of what you did.
I'm
It's
rolling with my
9
niggas.
years.
I'm rolling with my niggas right or wrong, man. I'm glad she home, man. I'm glad she home personally. I feel what you saying. I'm not feeling that though. And this is what fucks me up because I get it all the time. The motherfuckers be coming at me like I'm the nigga that's against women and shit. Because I be pointing out certain little shit that they might need to repair, fix, and handle in their life. But I've never seen so many motherfuckers turn on a motherfucker. And maybe it's just because I'm fucking, I'm ghetto traumatized, right? Because in the ghetto, right? In the ghetto, we don't ever wish, we never wish jail on a motherfucker, right? Other than like a rapist or a child molester. It's almost it's like when a drug dealer hate on a pimp, you know what I'm saying? Or vice versa. If a pimp like motherfucking nigga, yeah, going to jail. I never could see like, nigga, that is the police. That's like the biggest op to me. That's my whole issue with it. Like, I thought we wanted all our niggas free. I feel it. She had the weed. So this is what's fucking me up because I've never seen so many black motherfuckers say that they should have kept her in jail. And this nigga Victor shouldn't be free.
So what if he get out?
Free my nigga
Wait,
Victor
hold on,
too,
right.
man.
So look at it this way though, right? They get their arms dealer back and
Cops
they
is
get the
the
guns
biggest
that they
option.
needed for this war. Because they got the nigga that can make the moves to get their
I mean,
guns.
I understand that. Boss had some most valid points. Everything I've seen today, Boss has been the first person to say some shit that made some sense to me but I know the rest of these motherfuckers on my timeline didn't know any of the shit that Boss knew. They don't know nothing about what this orange dealer might have dealt, what he did, or none of that.
Or who we know, or what he's
Yeah.
planning on
Boss,
doing.
you had some
conspiring.
valid points. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I'm only trying to be bad.
I can see what you're saying. My whole thing has always been though, free the gang, man. Free the gang. Brittany free, man.
Hey, if this was her first time, free her. She don't deserve 9 years for the first time. But you double back.
But you said she wasn't arrested the first time. You said
my point. That means you got a slap on the wrist. Don't come back with that shit. And you turn around and come back. That's your ass. Same way. If you get caught in my backyard and I don't blow your brains out, I gave you a pass. You come back, I'm gonna blow your brains out. There's no more pass. I gave you the pass. She got the pass, bro. She can't do it again and thinking it's cool.
damn.
No, it don't work like that.
He has a
Because
point.
now what we're
He has
doing
a
as
valid
Americans is saying, y'all can fuck up, but we gonna come get you if you fuck up and you're somebody.
Okay, so check
But
this
if we
out.
told you to go
No,
over
listen,
there,
no,
you
so
on your
check
own
this
if you
out.
get caught. You ain't do your job good enough.
But check this shit out.
Yeah, and this is the thing. If he's a spy for the United States of America, this guy, Paul Weldon, if he's a spy, why you ain't going to get the nigga that was doing the work for y'all?
He technically gang with us, huh?
But technically, you ain't do your job good enough.
He technically
Even
didn't.
if
Your
he did do
job
his
is not
job
to
good
get
enough,
caught.
You trained him, though. Y'all trained him to do this job.
But he knew
So
the
you
job
didn't
was
train him well
dangerous
enough?
when he took it. He knew that was part of
Right.
his
He
job.
knew what he signed up for.
His family
Yes,
and
he
them
did.
his family and them not even begging for him to. He probably don't even have a family and
He
shit.
probably been
because
dead
if
for
you're a
for
spy
10
and
years.
shit, you sign up for that kind of shit knowing that you can't even have families and shit. When you get home, they're gonna change your identity and everything. But this is just what's fucking with me with this whole Brittany Griner shit. I also saw this morning it was a fake R. Kelly is getting out of jail alert. I'm dead serious though. I seen a bunch of motherfuckers on my timeline saying R. Kelly finna get out.
Not
They
the
finna let
fake
R.
R.
Kelly.
Kelly.
Bro, they finna let R. Kelly out.
That's what
But
I heard.
the same bitches that's happy he
He out.
coming home.
They wanted him locked up.
They happy he coming home. These niggas accused of fondling little girls, right? They want this bitch to stay in jail. This is where the divide is fucking me up.
I'm listening.
One day it's Dion is a sellout. He turned his back on the black community by leaving Jackson State. The next morning, nigga, it's fuck that bitch, leave her in jail. Like she not a part of the same black community. Or does because she's LBGTQ,
Get that extra push
does that take her out of the black community?
and put her in that special.
No. It has special privileges.
Oh, because she's black in that community.
It has privileges.
I will agree with you that they do have privileges that supersede
It has
mostly
privileges.
everything from Hollywood to music to everything.
It's a
However,
difference
that's
now.
still our black sister.
No, I'm not saying that neither. I'm not saying she's not. What I'm saying is that still acceptable though? Because everybody don't get the same treatment, so we got to accept that she gets the better treatment or not.
But if R. Kelly get out tomorrow, is it cool?
Damn, that's tough. You know why? Because
Why?
I don't want nobody to sit up here and like, oh, you cool with him doing what he did. Well, I'm not saying I'm cool with nothing he did, but I'm not cool with him just going to jail by himself because the parents knew what they was doing to the little girl. To the girls that was underage, the parents knew. They should be in jail too. If you're going to send one to jail, send everybody to jail. Don't give one a pass because you feel like that's something you
I
want
don't
to do.
believe every
Get
parent
'em all.
served their daughter up on a plate.
Bro,
I watched the shit.
if-
It was one
if you drop
motherfucker
your
that I
parent-
know for a fact that knew. I don't believe every parent knew because the whistleblower was Sparkle and she took her niece there. And when she saw the weird
Okay.
shit, nigga, she flipped a nutty.
But she knew. Why would you take, even if you flipped a nutty, even if but you knew from the gate.
Nah, it never showed that Sparkle
Bro.
knew nothing from the gate. Not
Come on,
Sparkle.
bro. She was,
From the moment
She
Sparkle figured the shit out, she quit fucking with the nigga. From my recollection.
right. That's mine too. So I'm not sure if that's the same.
I don't think
You
every parent served their kids up to that
Every
nigga Robert.
parent, bro,
They just
deserve to
all
go to
serve
jail
their
if they
kid
drop
up to
their kid
Robert.
off at R. Kelly house.
Okay, I ain't mad at them. Take their ass
Or
to jail.
if they got tickets to let their kids go backstage and constantly come fly out, you
But,
deserve to go to
okay,
jail.
but wait. Okay, but I'm just saying, go back, not today. We go all the way back to when R. Kelly was the R. Kelly, right? You never heard nothing about this nigga being a creep.
But he was being a creep then. Just because we didn't hear about it, don't mean he wasn't being a creep.
I'm just
Same
saying,
way as
as
Bill
the parent, I'm just saying, as the parent who has the daughter that they're trying to get into the music business, and this nigga says he's looking for acts. We go,
Uh-huh.
I take my daughter to meet the nigga Robert. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I can't see, why do they gotta go to jail? They went looking for an opportunity for their child to be a singer.
Okay, listen to this.
If it turned
This is
into some
why.
fondling and squandling, that don't mean they knew that. They went because on the up and up, and in reality, it was supposed to just be just that when you dealing with, you know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
When you dealing with a motherfucker, what happened?
I don't care how famous you are. You're not finna tell me drop your daughter off here for 2 days and come back.
Thank you.
Absolutely. But
I
listen,
don't
though,
give a
but
fuck
listen,
who
though,
you are.
listen, my nigga. Absolutely not. Now though.
No, I'm
Nah,
just saying, me
because
period.
you grew up from the time you was born, the weird shit was happening. You know what I'm saying? In a time when we grew up, that was some shit that motherfuckers was doing. That's
But
it was,
just
but it
because-
Fuck all
wasn't.
that.
It wasn't no internet. It wasn't no whole bunch of stories of these weird ass niggas doing weird ass shit. And then when it was a story, it was like folklore. The Aaliyah shit was like folklore and rumor. You know what I'm saying?
How is it rumor if we gonna look at people's birthdays and tell the age?
Nah, but you
How's
don't
it
get
a
what I'm
rumor?
saying. What I'm saying is, if you go
No,
back
I know
20
it.
years, my nigga,
I get what you're saying.
you
'cause
don't know what's going on. She
even
had
Elvis was on that
Aaliyah
shit.
had a forged ID, age, marriage license, all this shit stating she was another age. Then they found out later, like, oh, this nigga been doing this. He should have went to jail back then.
Yeah.
But it wasn't no internet. So it was just rumor and folklore at the time, my nigga. He put out the album on Aaliyah, nigga, and it is in the back on the cover, on the phone. And the album is called Age Ain't Nothing But a Number.
Yeah.
I would
Yeah.
go deep into this age ain't nothing but a number thing because
We know everybody granddaddy when he got their grandmama, and they was all 10 years apart. It was a natural, normal thing growing up. It was
Right.
normal. All the girls I went to high school with fucked with older niggas. Niggas used to pull up to Edison and box chefs, picking up all the bitches I was madly in love with in my mind. We know that. It was cool. R. Kelly fucked the game up when he put it on videotape peeing on bitches and shit. Children, not bitches, children. That's what fucked it up, my nigga. When you get caught traveling state to state, city to city with a duffel bag full of videotapes of this kind of shit, that's
Yeah,
what
that-
fucked it up.
that's
He
what you
fucked,
fucked up
he
at.
fucked it all up to where people had to stop, take a look in the mirror, and ask themselves what they was doing. Most of the girls we know is fucking with older niggas.
Fact.
Most of them, for sure. Somebody said Elvis' wife was like 14 or 15.
Yeah.
Sure.
Definitely was.
I believe it, but that was way before this nigga. So in between that nigga was my uncle Jobo, my uncle Jobo and his wife, and then your cousin Steve. Whoever said that comment, you got a cousin and shit too. Everybody got a family member that was on that hype. That nigga just broke out the video cameras and shit, which just changed the motherfucking game. You know what I'm saying?
That's where you start getting into the weird shit, even though it's all weird. But that walking around traveling with suitcases.
While we at it, did you guys just see what the Raiders did?
You gonna bring that back up?
I had to bring that shit back up. I can't believe it. These niggas had a chance to put the Rams out of contention.
That's because you jinxed
But
it.
boss, that was our current events, boss.
Yeah.
Let's move on to our social topic. I got a social topic,
Okay.
right? I keep seeing this shit
Right.
on my timeline, right?
Uh-huh.
If you and your girlfriend decide to move in together,
Uh-huh.
is 50-50 cool? Meaning splitting
Hell
the
yeah.
rent, the bills, and all of this. I keep seeing
Definitely.
this new narrative to where if a man and a woman live together, a man is supposed to pay for all of this shit.
First off,
Well,
I didn't
first of
invite
all-
you to move in. First off,
But see, this is
First of
this
all-
is the other shit, Tajida. Usually, I won't say not. I'm gonna say 9 times out of 10, when they're younger couples, it's usually the apartment in the girl's name. And
Usually,
every time they arguing or she catch him cheating and shit, she puts his shit
Get out.
on the porch.
yeah.
Right.
If I'm paying 50% of all this shit in here, you're not finna keep putting my motherfucking Jordans on the porch.
Exactly.
Swear to God, true story, right? I had a girlfriend. We lived in the Ross Gardens. What's that? Clinton and Marks or something? And she was mad about whatever the fuck I did, and whatever she thought I did it. You feel me? I ain't gonna lie. I did the
Fuck
shit,
it.
right?
We did it.
I did the shit. But I came to the crib, my nigga, and all my Jordans was lined the fuck up outside. You know what I'm saying? That shit hurt me more than anything she probably could have called me or hit me in the head with. You feel me? And from that day forward, I always had my own shit. Even if I lived with a woman, it was my shit. You know what I'm saying? But sticking true to the topic, though, people in the comments, let me get some of the comments feedback. Is 50-50 cool when you live together? Man and boyfriend and girlfriend, though. Husband and wife, fuck it. Let's do it. Husband and wife or boyfriend, girlfriend. Is 50-50 cool? Give us some comments. We would like to have a lady caller if we can get one. Hit the number that's going across the screen. I'm going to read a couple comments, boss, and then I'm going to get your full analysis on this. Tayasha Wheeler says yes. Kiana Allen says these days you got to go 50-50 to survive. Life is expensive. Charles Latasha Brown says the man pays for it all when they married, if needed be, but 50-50 for the shaking situation. Lashina says it should be 50-50. Shout out to my nigga Jasper Franklin in the motherfucking building. I ain't seen you do no videos or nothing lately. What's wrong, my nigga? Did you become a Christian or something? All right, boss. The light's on you. Break down 50-50 being cool and why. Why
Well,
should it be 50-50? Should it be
Well,
50-50 or is it just cool?
I'm going to say this. First of all, ain't nothing 50-50, period. It's either 100 or if somebody's giving some or somebody's giving none. That's just how it works. It's cool. It's cool because it makes everybody understand their position in the situation. Okay? So you know how much you can carry on your own, and you know how much you can carry on your own. So you don't have to worry about if it happens or if it doesn't happen. You kind of understand what I'm saying?
Right.
Everybody knows they're carrying their own load inside this household. Okay, now we're going to get into because everybody's like, well, that's a man's job. Well, it is a man's job when he's doing it for the house that they created together.
Mm.
Not the apartment, but the house, because the apartment they don't own.
Mm.
They're just renting that.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? So eventually you'll have to come out of that. Now, if you're doing something in your household that you're building this house up, I can see a man doing more, but I can't keep saying this narrative that a man has to do all and a woman sits on her ass, go to work, and keep her paycheck. No,
Right.
that doesn't even make sense.
Right.
Why she don't have something that she has to contribute besides herself, her as being a person. That's the only thing she's going to contribute. That doesn't fit
Right.
the house. That's not cool. So 50-50, what I said is 100-100 is cool, but I don't.
Tony Anderson says Oprah not going half. Oprah not going half with too many motherfuckers. The fuck?
Oprah. That's why
Oprah?
Oprah done got nothing but herself.
And what's the bitch that be sneaking over there looking at Gail?
Yeah.
Stedman.
Come on,
Stedman
man.
was living in our house. Marcia Nicole
Out
says
now.
everyone should do what works for them in their relationship. 50-50 don't work for everyone. Some people like 60-40. It all depends on the relationship and the people in it. Cool. Whatever worked for
I
y'all,
believe that.
worked for y'all. Check this shit out though. I keep seeing the narrative of man supposed to do everything, right? And they refer to back in the day, the real men used to go home and bring in the bacon, right? Cool.
That's not true though.
No, let me finish though. Let me finish my
Go
point
ahead.
though. Cool. Paul Johnson used to go out and provide for the house. It was $12 a month for the whole motherfucking house, the car note, the mortgage, every goddamn thing.
That's
but he
why
did
Papa
that.
had so many strokes.
That's why Paul had 4 wives, and when he died, nobody knew that motherfucker had all them other families neither. You understand?
Hello.
However, though, he did that. He provided for the whole motherfucking house. It was his. But the woman stayed home. She raised the kids. She cooked. She washed. She grew. She did all of this shit. We now live in a super sped up society where I would dare to say the women, I'll at least say the black women in America make more than the black men in America. If you just tallied up careers and the careers of men, careers of women, and all the motherfuckers who making the money. Even though the top millionaires and billionaires are the black men, there's still fucking Rihanna, who's the richest bitch on the motherfucking earth. But I'll say the black women make a lot of fucking money right now. We are in a great time where the women who fought for equality and shit finally have it. And they bosses, they getting their money, they doing their shit, right? I can't understand why someone would think that I wake up, you wake up, I go to work, you go to work. I come back to this motherfucker and I pay all of this shit and you get to keep all your motherfucking money in your savings and just stack and stack and stack your paper.
motherfucking
I'm supposed
lie.
to pay for nails and hair, both
Fuck
car
all that.
notes, the house. I'm supposed to bleed myself dry while you just build your motherfucking
While you just sit
savings
there, save, stack, and ready to leave.
until
What the fuck?
a motherfucker mad at me.
And now
Then you leave me, but you bank the fuck up.
I'm sitting there.
If it was
like,
50-50, we both be saving a little something in case I catch you cheating, bitch. I could dip too.
hello.
But that would put a nigga at a disadvantage to where if she left me to, because they always say, you don't never let no man have you in a position where you ain't got nothing. Anything could happen tomorrow. Girl, you better have a nest egg. That's what my grandma always taught me. I see that all the time. What's wrong? Why niggas ain't supposed to have a nest egg and a little something in the cut too? That's what the fuck I want to know. Boss, man, speak on it, man.
This is how I look at it, bro. We can't live in the old days. This is not
Right.
the old days.
This is not the old days.
You, and most of you women wasn't even raised like the old women was in the old days. Your mama wasn't raised like your great grandma raised your grandma.
Right.
So you can't expect expect what they was talking about back then to now affect what's going on right now as today.
Right.
You guys make a lot of money.
A lot of money.
You guys, you guys fought for. Well, if he can do it, I can do it.
That part.
You know. So if you fought for that, and that's something you fought for, well, you can pay the bills just like I can.
Right.
You know, there shouldn't be no. Oh well you the man. You supposed to bring home the bacon.
Right.
What? Do you know that the lion, that the lady lion, she goes out and bring home the bacon?
Right.
Do y'all know that?
She will go snatch a motherfucking antelope up and drag it back to the bushes. Hello.
You know why? Because they form together and they can go out. Which women form together so they can move out in the world to become bigger. So we can stay on the same path as men. That's what happened, bro. And so a lot of women feel like, oh, well, if he gonna fuck with me, he gotta pay all the bills and he gotta, well, like you said, pay the bills, get the nails done, make sure the car's clean, make sure the car's tuned up, make sure the tires is right, make sure the house has got roof on it, make sure, well, what the hell are you doing while I'm doing all this besides being a woman?
Just stacking her call center checks up.
Come on, man. That shit ain't. It's for the birds.
Oh,
and
fuck.
if we don't get past that as people, men and women, we don't get past that, it's going to be a fucked up society going forward. It ain't going to be a lot of marriages. It's going to be fucked up for real.
A lot of
Because
divorces.
it's always, women don't understand that it's 3 men to every woman in the world. You're going to be shit out of luck. It's not enough men for you. You feel me? It's not enough men, and you got to think about all the men that went to the other side, all the women that went to the other side that don't want men, the men that don't want women. You shit out of luck. You're going to be by yourself. That's what's supposed to happen. A lot of shit is going to be by yourself. That's what they already planned for you.
Right.
Take the man out the house anyway.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Take the man out the house and do shit by yourself.
I think a lot of this shit, I think a whole lot of this shit really just be for social media because most of the motherfuckers I know, they live in or they live in how they gotta get it. It might not even be 50-50. This nigga paying what the fuck he can and she coming with the rest. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody's not in the perfect situation to just have it their goddamn way. After COVID, nigga, rent and housing prices went through the motherfucking roof. Gas is hot in the motherfucker. We all out here struggling to motherfucking survive. You feel me? So I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Tony Anderson says you pretty much is doing that so that they can file for divorce later. You know what I'm saying? Marcia Nicole says there's no reason a man should not be as prepared. That girl got a good head on her shoulders. Marcia Nicole also says most women claim they want a man to do everything until they ask for something and he say no. Oh, I get it. Because if he's doing everything, he has the right to say yes and no to everything. I get it. So she should have her own little, you feel me, so she can do her own little, you feel me's, I guess. That's just my theory on the situation. Jasper Franklin says, listen, it's facts. A man's supposed to make sure the house is up to the part with the bills or whatever need to be done. But it is helpful and thankful sometimes a woman say, don't worry about this bill this month. I got it. My nigga Jasper Franklin is a good old-fashioned nigga, man. He is going to pay the whole shit. You understand what I'm saying? He said he paying the whole shit. Jasper is crazy than a sumbitch is what I'm going to say. Boy, you crazy than a motherfucker. I seen you crazy than a motherfucker. That even confirmed you crazy than a motherfucker. You a good nigga though. You gonna make a lovely husband to somebody. Marcia Nicole says one person making and doing everything to me is a sense of control. If he pays everything, it means he can take everything. Ooh, that's a different way of looking at it. If he pays everything, he can take everything. I never even looked at it like controlling. But I guess if you's a bitch that's not, now see, that's a different scenario. Because if he's the man and he's paying for everything, doing everything, and you don't even have the call center job I'm talking about where you stacking your little checks, if you don't have nothing, if you just over there being pretty and this
rough.
nigga's doing everything, yeah, he can pull the rug from underneath you at any point.
But that's something you gotta fix in yourself though, of not just being that comfortable. Like, how can you be that comfortable waiting for somebody to hand you some money every day?
I mean, you can be that comfortable.
You better be saving every little
era.
allowance.
We are in that era, my nigga.
Yeah.
We are in that time frame. We are in that period of time.
Yeah, a lot of people are really that comfortable nowadays.
Teamwork makes the dream work. You know what I'm saying? That's just how I see it. But that's just my opinion. You can leave this shit tonight. This live right here. When this motherfucker goes off, go back into your reality and do whatever it is you want to do. The general consensus in here is 50-50 is the way.
Listen, everybody lives differently. Everybody thinks differently. Everybody ain't the same. You know what I'm saying? So we got to understand this. Some people are okay with that. And there's nothing wrong with being okay with sitting back saying, okay, hey, bring it to me. I'm gonna do what I need to do, or I'm keep doing me while you go do you. Some people want that. And a lot of women, they want that. That's what they want in their life. Like, they can sit back because they think that's called being a boss bitch. Right. Oh, this nigga do this for me. This nigga do that for me. That, like, that ain't a boss bitch. That's just a bitch that just want to sit back and feel like she don't have to do nothing. Period. You know what I mean? That's not a boss bitch. A boss bitch is gonna make some moves and make shit happen. So what happens when this nigga goes to jail, or this nigga gets fired, or this nigga? So there's no backing this. There's nothing to help this nigga.
Yeah, it gotta be some backing for me.
It
gotta be some backing for me.
Looking for the next.
She gotta be supportive in the shit I got going on. I gotta be supportive in the shit she got going on.
And that's the same thing.
We gotta help each other in some type of way.
In some type of manner, it has to be some type of help. That's why when I listen to guys say, yeah, she don't gotta do nothing. She don't gotta do nothing. I'm gonna do it all. Excuse me? What damn fool is you? And when she fucking another nigga, you want to kill that nigga because she doing it.
Kill the nigga.
Nigga, get your head out your ass. Stop doing everything for her. Make her be validated for herself, not just because you want to. I'm a man and I'm doing this because she ain't got to do nothing. And come on, man, stop it. Stop it.
So listen, boss, that just opened another portal in my mind, though, because you just said something that rang a bell. So maybe she isn't financially adding anything to the pot, right? But she could be doing other things. And I'm not just talking about the general cooking. That shit is like some mandatory shit. And I'm raised in a family that's some mandatory shit. Like a bitch bragging about cooking and clean. That shit is out. Cause like that's some shit you look at a motherfucker like, all right. Like that's some mandatory shit that the motherfucker do. Cook and clean and shit.
Right.
I'm talking about adding to a nigga. Maybe you got a clothing line. Maybe she runs and picks up your orders from the
drops off the orders
from FedEx.
Print out the little labels.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, maybe she go pick up the orders. Maybe she fills some calls. She's not being hourly paid as an employee, but she's pulling her weight.
Yeah.
Just like if you the dude and your woman has a business and you doing little shit for her business.
Go pick up little caps for little lip glosses and
my girl sells hair. She got 12 orders that gotta go out. I'm the weed man.
I take 10.
Baby, I gotta go by the post office on my way to take little run this chronic sack. Yep. Give me them orders. I'ma stop at the post office.
Drop them off.
I'ma drop off your bundles, at the post office and make sure your orders get out on time this week. And then I'm gonna go swing, sell some weed, shoot some dice with homies.
And I'll be back.
I'll be back through this motherfucker. So you can help one another in other ways. So maybe it's
And
not
Wooty
financial.
Woo finna come through to
So
get a
maybe
little
the
eighth.
50-50. Okay, all right, maybe I missed part of the equation. So maybe it's some other shit in this that I kind of missed. I'm gonna have to reevaluate it and come on back.
But I'm still lost with what's the other shit?
I just broke it down. My girl sells bundles.
Okay, she's got.
But listen to what I'm
But then
saying.
you didn't
Listen
use.
to what I'm saying.
Go
Though.
ahead.
My girl sell bundles.
Mhm.
Baby, my cousin, let me go put these flyers and shit out on some. I'm going to the mall. I'm gonna put these flyers in some stores while I'm in the mall for you. I'm gonna go take these. Oh, you got how many orders need to go out? I'm swamped. I got orders that gotta go out. Let me run and drop these orders off at the post office for you. That's supportive from the man side. So if you're a man, like what's a business a man could have? He got a janitorial business. Shit. Maybe she orders the brooms and the mops and the vacuums or some shit. So maybe
Okay.
she
Pick up
doesn't
trash
physically
bags
work
and-
another job, but she's pulling her weight, helping support what he got going on. That I could see a nigga saying, shit, don't worry about nothing, baby. I got you. And she's helping him with what the fuck he got going in. He don't want her all the way in his mix though, because he had his business before he had her. So don't come
Right.
in and try to rearrange my shit, but help me where I
Right.
need your help in my shit, is what I kind of thought about later on in the shit. So maybe you can not be financially adding to the shit, but you can be there and be supportive of what your partner got going on.
Right.
You kind of get my theory?
You
Like,
Yeah, no, you're supportive. You're supportive of what your partner is doing.
hold on, boss.
I
One
got
moment.
that.
Taji, man, give me the sponsor, man, the sponsor for the show. Let me give her some airtime on this motherfucker real quick. Just run that.
There you go.
This podcast, the Secret Menu Podcast, is brought to you by Doll's Kitchen. Go check out Doll's Kitchen. I'm going to just go out on a limb and say best motherfucking soul food in the city. You know what I'm saying? Butler and Chestnut.
Shout out to Dog's Kitchen.
Butler and Chestnut in the Chevron gas station. When you go inside, it's a whole little kitchen thing set up. Oxtails is fire if you like the motherfuckers. The fish, the shrimp, mac and cheese, all that shit is fire. Shout out to my girl Gloria. Just had to show her some motherfucking love. Now, boss, back into it. I just had to run her ad though. You can't see the screen, but we ran her ad. We got the shit chirping now, boss. We got the ads on the screen and shit. You know what I'm
I'll be
saying?
there. Don't worry, like I told you, I'll be there. Don't worry about it.
Yes,
Anyways,
sir.
what I'm saying is I understand that. I can get the full understanding of her helping her partner with what he got going on.
Mm.
What I'm still trying to understand is if that shit takes a fall, we both falling? Where is the help? Are we both falling? And we can't all sit up here and say, well, it ain't gonna happen to me and my shit ain't gonna fall and anything happens in the world,
You
bro.
never know.
You can get caught in the crossfire, get shot, now you're paralyzed. You can't do what
You
you
can step out the car,
or you
break
get in
your
a
ankle.
car accident, you're paralyzed, can't do what you want to do. She gotta take care of you. But now you was the fun.
Yeah, will
You
she?
was the money. So now y'all don't got nothing now.
Damn.
It has to be some kind of help on the back end of this whole me and you thing. If it's no help on the back end, bro, I can do this shit by myself.
Right. Marcia Nicole said
I don't need
exactly.
a partner.
Marcia Nicole says exactly what he said. Right.
For real. It's got to be some type of help on the back end.
Right.
And if he not pushing her to go do something, he gonna lose.
Every
Because
time.
one person taking care of two people, and you not in the 5% of the world, you supposed to go broke, nigga.
That
Gonna have a
part.
difficult time, my brother.
Jasper Franklin says, I'm looking for love. When you going to do a date hookup? This nigga is crazy. Hey, listen, nigga, you said that you gonna pay all the bills. You shouldn't have a problem finding a woman.
You start with that,
You
boy.
shouldn't have a
Easy for
problem.
you.
Just start with that.
Come
You'll
on,
be all
man.
right.
That nigga said you shouldn't have a problem. But we'll do this, Jasper. If you ever in Las Vegas, pull up come sit in on the podcast, and we'll do a date hookup for you. We'll do a date hookup for you live on the show the next time you in Vegas. Tap in with your boy, and me and Boss gonna find you somebody. We gonna find you somebody.
Definitely find you something, brother. You're a nice brother. You really be on your business.
Picasso
And,
P. Hill says if her or his duty to the team to help us win is washing towels, then what? I get what he's saying though. I get what he's
I
saying.
know exactly.
If her contribution is to do the fucking laundry, like, whoa. I get what you're saying. That might go over some heads, but I get what he's saying. If that's your contribution is folding clothes, that's
Then
crazy.
you better fold the shit out them
We
clothes.
living in an era where there's more money being made, more motherfucking ways to get money, more independent ways to get money.
That's what I'm talking about.
And to sit and
Thank
just
you.
watch it all go by. And even if I'm making $100,000 a year, for us to look at one another and say, we gonna live off of that and we can live off that comfortably. For you to say, I'm not finna go get 60,000 more to go with us, what you got going on, baby? That's crazy for me. And that go both ways, for him or her, either or, man or
Just
woman.
look at
You know what I'm
just
saying?
look at the bills. If you take the bills, D, just take the bills. 3,000 for 12 months. What's that? 60,000 or something crazy? 40? What is that? 36,000 or something crazy?
Right.
You go ahead. You can't. That's half of your. That's almost half of your 100,000 for the year.
Right.
We're not even
Angelique
talking
Smith.
about them taking the taxes out of your 100 that you grow.
Right. Yeah, we ain't talking about that. That 100 is easily 76,000 or some shit now.
Come on, bro.
If you're not good at hiding the bread. Angelique Smith says, right, like the guy can own a trucking business and the girl, aka his wife or girlfriend, can do the dispatch for it. Teamwork make the dream work.
Book the load.
You feel me? Teamwork make the dream work. You know what I'm saying?
All right.
That's pretty much where we at with it, man. The Cash App is on the screen. Don't hesitate to do me a favor and send us $1 to the Cash App that's on the screen. We always ask you to donate $1. If you can't donate $1, share it live. If you can't share, if you really fuck with us, do both. That's what we say. You heard me.
That's it, bro.
Taji, that number. I always try to hit you with that. And there, every time I think of it, the number come flying across the screen.
The number's
Before
always
we
there.
get out of here, do any callers want to call in and speak their mind on the 50-50 shit? Marcia, are you still there? Does anybody want to tap in on the 50-50? Tap in on Brittany Griner. Shout out to my caller earlier. She was furious.
Had a lot of kids back there running amok too.
She was tripping. You feel me?
Whatever
He was
them,
big tripping.
whatever
Hey, she-
stud fucked her life
She
up.
was big tripping, man. She was not fuck. She might square up on Brittany if she ever see Brittany Griner somewhere. You know what I'm saying? Do any of the callers want to call in and let us know how they feel about 50-50 relationships, 50-50 cohabitation,
Any comments
Brittany
on BG?
Griner,
Anything?
or the Raiders blowing it
hey,
like
hey,
they
no,
always do?
no, we don't want to hear none of that.
That's crazy. Hand it in the bag and let the cat out the bag.
Hey,
Wait.
hey, hey,
That
hey,
shit
hey,
is
hey,
crazy,
hey.
P.
It's Red's fault. He jinxed us. He said, "Oh look, they gonna
Here
knock him
come the
out."
bullshit.
As soon as he said, "Oh, they finna knock him out, they're running for the shit," and then they start coming back. And they start doing that shit. That wasn't no goddamn first down. The nigga foot was on the line. It wasn't over the line. God damn it. Fake ass touchdown.
Well, shit, we got a few more things. We gonna keep trying to step this shit up, make it a little bit better. The boss is coming to Vegas soon.
Waiting on him.
We will all be in the same room soon. We will be having some guests in this motherfucker. I appreciate y'all tapping in with us, man. This is the Secret Menu Podcast. Diego Red, Money Boss, and the sound man, Taji, man. We up out of here.